Today I wanted to share with you about my goals, how I did in the first quarter and what I'm planning to do in this quarter. Hi, I'm Pooja Mohan and welcome to my writing studio. With everything that's going on in the world, I too had to tweak my goals a little bit to make things work for now. In my previous video on goals, I shared with you how I set my goals every year. If you want to know more about that, link to that video is in the description. So in my first quarter, I had goals for my house and my family, my personal growth that included fitness, spirituality, personal growth and personal finance, and my work goals. I have 3 heads under my work goal. The first one is learning, then is the writing goals, and then is my business goals. So for learning, I had scheduled some in-person workshops, but with everything that's going on, and depending on how things change in the future, these workshops might get rescheduled. But for now, they've not disclosed any dates. I was not able to meet the goal that I had when it came to attending these workshops. But I adjusted that and added a few more books that I wanted to get to. And I read them instead in this quarter. If you hear some noises in the background, that's just my kid playing next to me. I hope you can ignore those sounds. The next goal that I had was for writing. And in writing, I want to work on 2 project. The first one was on my manuscript for Rajput, and the next one was the collection of short stories that I'm working on. In the first quarter, I started rewriting the Rajput. That's going as per what I had planned. And for Unsaid, I finished with 1 round of revisions. So that went well. So for business, I had goals for book sales, promoting my books and marketing. And every quarter, I work out a budget that I want to spend on when it comes to promotion and marketing. In this quarter also, I had a budget and I was able to work with some wonderful book influencers, and that went as planned as well. Next, I had social media in my business plan. That included my Instagram, my Facebook, and my YouTube. So all the tasks that I had under these, I was also able to hit all of them. Overall, I'm on track on my goals. I had to tweak some things here and there, but what I had planned early on in the year is what I'm sticking to now. But in the second quarter, I had to make a lot of changes just because the situation has changed. So for my second quarter, I again have my house and family goals, my personal goals again that include fitness, wellness, spirituality, personal growth and personal finance, and work goals. Again, my work goals are threefold: learning, writing and business. In learning for this quarter, I have few workshops that I'm taking online. There are a few books also that I want to read in this quarter. With books, I want to focus more on books that talk about publishing when it comes to Amazon in particular. And for workshops, I've enrolled on Skillshare, so I'll be doing a couple of workshops on there. Next is writing. For the Rajput, I'm taking a break for this month and I'll pick it back up towards the end of May or early June and continue working on the rewrites. For my short story collection Unsaid, I'm going to complete another round of revisions in this month. And then I'm planning to go through all the notes that I've made and chalk out a plan of action where I am and what changes I want to make, so that in the next quarter when I pick it back up, I know exactly where I stopped and where to start from. This quarter, I'm planning to start working on another project, and it has to do with rapid release. If you're an author, you probably already know what that is. So rapid release in short is releasing a book every few weeks or every month. Basically, you release a book at rapid succession. I want to experiment with this. I've never done this before. I have learned a few things about it now and I want to experiment with it, see how it works out for me. And to do that, in this quarter, I have outlined some stories that I want to work on. I have already finished outlining 2 books, and in this quarter I want to fast draft them. Once I'm done, I'll go back to outlining another 2 books and then fast draft those. My goal is to at least fast draft 4 books. For business, I have worked out what videos will go on my YouTube channel, outlined what type of posts I want to share on my social media. For book sales, again, I have a number that I want to hit, and for marketing and promotion, I have worked out a budget, but I am not too sure whether I'll be spending that. Given everything that's going on, I don't feel very comfortable promoting my books right now. I'm keeping that flexible. I might not spend that money in this quarter. If I don't land up spending that money, I'll carry it forward for next quarter and see how things are then. So that's what my goals for Q2 looks like. If you have watched the video I did early on in this year about goals, you might already know this, but for anyone who has not, I use this workbook to work out my goals for every 90 days. And especially with everything that's going on right now, I found working with this workbook really helpful. It helped me narrow down and prioritize the things that I really want to get done. With shelter in place, I have my family at home all day, so I have to take into account how much time I have to give to my work, and so my work goals for this quarter have changed, but working with this workbook really helped me narrow that down. If you're interested, I'll leave a link to this in the description. I got a lot of questions about what goals I set when it comes to being an author. I hope this video helps answer a few of those questions. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Pooja Mohan. I'm an indie author, aka a self-published author. On this channel, I share about self-publishing, writing, and productivity. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing to this channel. Share, like, comment. That's how I know the videos I'm putting out are adding some value to you. If you're new to self-publishing, check out this playlist, and I'll see you in the next one.